there guys, the PC guy here with the news in tech and gaming for the week. As you can notice, I am having a new headset on. I will have a review up for it on Tuesday. It's already done, but the news episode on Saturday obviously comes first, so there's a bit of dissing here between videos. In any case, I'll be starting with the news on tech and gaming, specifically with the Radeon 5700 XT and 5700, that the custom AIB models are coming soon, probably within a week or two. There's been an article on Good 3D about the tease of, namely the MSI Radeon RX 5700 XT Evoke model. As you can see, it looks to be a dual fan design with a golden-ish hue. The design, well, might not appeal to every taste, that color, or to every color scheme if you care about that in your PC. In any case, it is definitely better than the blower style that we have had on the default Founders, well, let's call them Founders Editions because that's basically what they compare to, the default Founders Editions cards. And well, there are going to be many more models from many other companies coming out. Asus has also already teased a few models, but in any case, they should be here next week or worst case scenario the week after. No idea how availability will be. They might be on pre-order for a while. Well, some friends of mine are building a PC right now, and they had to wait until now, until this weekend, to get their Ryzen 3000 and RTX supercars that they are going with. They had to wait until now for them to be on stock, so we'll see how far until these cards in particular are on stock with the custom models. Speaking of AMD Navi designs, the rumor mill keeps milling on, and this time it's a rumor about further Navi high-end cards. We've already heard about the Navi 12 and 14 that are supposedly going to be coming soon-ish, but take this as a soon TM because there's no official announcement or anything of that sort. However, rumors are now coming out, and take this as with a very big grain of salt. I'm just mentioning it here. It is a leak on WCCF Tech, so take that if as whatever reliability you want to take it. But apparently AMD is preparing Navi 21 and 23 models, which will be coming out around the mid period of next year, supposedly according to this leak, and they are being referred as the next flagships. They will be offering supposedly RTX hardware support, so much like the RT cores from Nvidia, and they are being referred internally as the Nvidia killers. How much truth there is to this, I cannot say. Again, grain of salt, bucket of salt even. Don't hold on off on GPU purchases from those leaks because there is nothing really substantiating them. It's just I thought I should mention it because, well, it's a rumor going around. Another rumor going around that has since been disproven is that AMD CEO Lisa Su will be moving to another company. I believe it was IBM that was the rumor. She came out on Twitter and flat out denied it, which you could always argue that she has to deny it anyway because it's not finalized, or not to bring down the share value and the stock value, I mean, for the shareholders. But in this case, usually when there's rumors like this and there is some truth to it, they give you some sort of vague answer or try to, mislead you with legal terms that, to try to not deny it flat out, but also not confirm it and kind of just, oh no, maybe in the future, whatever. In this case, she flat out said that this was not true and it was not going to happen. So I think it's pretty safe to say it's a fake rumor. It would also be strange because AMD is right now on the rise, on massively, going up in success from their success on the Ryzen 3000 and to a lesser extent the Navi lineup. So it would be strange if she were to step down now because it's not like the things are going bad. AMD is also arguably a company that has more, at least in the public eye, more, well, a bigger company than IBM is. IBM does more in the enterprise state, although in the past they've done a lot in the consumer stage as well, but not so much lately. But as far as the public eye goes, AMD is a more relevant company, so it would be a bit strange if she were to go there. Speaking of enterprise stage and AMD, AMD's EPYC processors have been released. The review embargo is out there in the public, and I'm not going to linger a lot here because this is mostly a consumer-based channel, and EPYC CPUs are more, well, database center things. But the EPYC CPUs are massively outperforming Intel, continuing the tradition from the Ryzen 3000. So it is safe to say that AMD has won that battle. There are some reservations there. As far as voltage levels goes, because they seem to be running at a voltage level that is perhaps not completely among the safe threshold that you would expect. But as a general rule, the CPUs were a massive success in terms of performance, and they might bring good news for AMD in the enterprise and database stages in the future. You will not be seeing this immediately, not now, possibly not even in the next year or two, because, well, as you can expect, enterprise plans are made years in advance. So whatever you are seeing now, you will not be seeing it reflected on the enterprise stage until a few years from now. But as far as the performance goes out of the box, the EPYC CPUs seem to be a massive success as well. Developments keep happening as well on the storage space, namely on SSDs. Now, there is a name that is probably not very familiar. It's not one of the bigger ones that you're used to talking about, Phison or Phison. I'm not sure how you pronounce it even, but they have revealed that they are working on SSDs that can reach up to 7 Gbps of data transfer. This is comparing to the highest ones right now, which are the PCIe 4 that have just come out that are around the 5 Gbps mark. So they are faster, although you won't notice this on a home system. If you're running a home system to game and do lightweight stuff, you won't notice. It will probably be beneficial to you if you're doing like 4K video editing and you need to move large, enormous files very often. This is probably one of the limits on the M.2 technology. It can support up to 788 Gbps. So will we see improvements there in the future? Possibly not, not in the near future. We are probably reaching the higher end of that what that protocol can achieve. However, like I said, it's more than we need as a consumer. So as if you have your home PC, this is something that probably is not even that necessary, and you can probably save the money there and use it on something else that you'll benefit more from. Twitch has released its own stream platform. Obviously, you can already stream on Twitch. That's the whole point of Twitch. It's a streaming platform mostly these days, mostly gaming, but they're expanding a bit. In any case, until now, you would have to stream via third-party software like, for example, OBS, which is what I use whenever I record or stream. But they have been working on Twitch Studio, which is a software that will make it a lot simpler and a lot easier to stream directly on Twitch as kind of a plug-and-play experience and done. I have not been able to test it yet. It's on closed beta. I have registered for it. So hopefully if I do get access to it, I will be able to do a comparison between it and OBS as far as quality and ease of use goes. Ease of use is the selling point here, is to get you streaming quickly and easily without complications. So hopefully I'll be able to let you guys see how that works. In the meantime, I guess I'll have to keep using OBS for my very now and again streaming experiences. As for the gaming side of things, World of Warcraft Classic is coming just around the corner. It's going to be launched in August, I believe. I forgot the exact date, but it is right around the corner, and Blizzard has launched a nice and dandy tool to try to get you in touch with the people that you used to play with back then if you lost contact over the years. It's a forum tool called Classic Connections 2004-2006, and that is basically the goal of the expansion, trying to get your old gang back together if they are coming back to Classic. So World of Warcraft, mostly, especially Classic, more than the current one even, it is very focused on the guilds and the tightly knit communities that you built in those games and the social aspect of it. So this is definitely a welcome addition. I'll be quite honest, I probably won't have the time to play Classic much, but it is a handy thing to see and definitely a helpful tool if you want to play with the people you enjoyed playing back then. On a not so nice gaming situation, well, where do I even begin? Borderlands 3 is about to come out, and obviously people are making a lot of videos and content about it with news, leaks, all that sort of thing. A particular YouTuber, Matt Summers, aka Submato on YouTube, that's his online handle, has had a bit of a run-in with Borderlands. They have launched a 10-month investigation on him that has culminated now with them sending private investigators knocking on his door. This is a bit... it's kind of unheard of. because what he was doing, he wasn't doing anything illegal. He did not. He was throwing out a lot of borderline leaks and information that is still in development. However, he is not under NDA. Let's be clear, he's not an employee of 2K. He is not under NDA to not reveal information, and he did not even get his information through shifty means. Even if he had gotten it from someone at 2K, that's not his problem. That is the 2K's problem of plugging the leak and finding whoever leaked the source. But he is, let's be clear, he is not in the wrong because he did not sign anything saying he could not reveal it. And let's compare it to just normal journalism. If you get a story about, let's say, corruption inside the company, if you report that story, you are under no obligation to keep that under wraps. You are under no obligation to not report on that, even if it contains information from the company, because you have not signed anything and you don't owe anything to the company to not reveal it. If it's something like state secrets or something, it's a different story, but this is not it. This is information about a freaking video game. And they sent two people to his house, interrogated him for 30 to 40 minutes, he said. He was also under no obligation to talk to them because it's not like they are police or anything else. He could have easily sent them away. But as someone that has nothing to hide, he talked to them and, well, they went away. Within 40 minutes, his Discord channel was shut down under grounds of selling illegal hacks and cheats, which has nothing to do with Borderlands information leaks. So yeah, take that however you want, but it's a bunch of bull honky if you ask me. And he received multiple copyright strikes on his channel, which would have shut down his channel, although there were four in total, three of them were withdrawn. It is unknown at this point if they were removed by 2K or if YouTube decided to decline them and prove them false. That is unknown. In any case, he received copyright strikes on his channel. How did he acquire this information? Borderlands or L2K themselves had the streaming event on Twitch that at a certain point they had a little code there. And these codes have been used for other, well, Easter eggs and publicity things from Borderlands. So by following that code, he and a group of other Borderlands enthusiasts reached another Twitch account, a public Twitch account, mind you, with a lot of that information that he then published and recorded and stuff. Mind you, this is a public Twitch account that he got to by following a code that was shown on a public Twitch video. So there's no shifty business here, it's just following the breadcrumbs that are widely available in the public. Apparently that is the content that got him into trouble. So as I don't even know how to comment on this because it's just beyond anything I have ever heard of. But anyway, this guy has been streaming Borderlands for 4 or 5 years. He's been giving it publicity to 2K and to the Borderlands franchise. By doing so, he has a pretty big following as well and a lot of viewers and subscribers and all that sort of thing. So now he's getting bitten in the ass by the company that he has been, well, giving free publicity to, basically. And he has stated that he's going to be on a hiatus for at least a few months, and he has not decided if he's going to continue his streaming and recording adventures in the future. So, yeah, this is just another classic case of the trend of the times, let's call it, that companies are, especially the bigger corporations, are shifting from entities that made a product for their consumers and try to please their consumers, and it's getting to a point where it's more like they are this big conglomerates and they don't owe anything about the consumers and they complain about their players and consumers, calling them entitled, calling them this and that, and like they're just standing way up there, and we, the people that buy their products or play it, are, well, nothing to them and basically don't matter. And being treated like this, it is unheard of and it's completely out of line. And honestly, if anyone else has this issue in the future, which hopefully won't happen a lot, just send them away because they have no authority to send people to your house to interrogate you. It is also worrying that platforms like Twitch and namely YouTube as well are siding more and more with these corporations out of fear of lawsuits or whatever. Even in cases like this where the company is completely in the wrong, the creator has done nothing wrong, and he has to deal with the fallout of his actions, which are perfectly fine and legitimate. So yeah, it is a sad time for content creators. Really, it doesn't seem to be getting any better. And in a way, I would wish my channel would grow a bit more, so I could be able to do this more often, to be more of an actual creator as opposed to a hobby. In another way, I'm glad I don't to have to worry about where my paycheck is coming from in terms of YouTube, Twitch, etc. And I just have my job, my actual job, and this is a side thing, because then I don't have to worry about things like this. Anyway, these have been the highlights for the week. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed and like to see more of my content. Leave us a comment saying what you think about these topics, or what we would like to see covered, either in the new segments or in the other separate videos that I do. This has been Addict PC Guy. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Have fun and I'll see you later.